All right, you guys, I'm going to kick this thing off because your girl's got to pack some more. So we're just going to be fast and furious. This is going to cover just a couple things and then touch on ending this month strong. So welcome to the Inspire Beautiful Team call. Today is Thursday, June 20th. Cannot believe June is flying by. All right, Success Club check-in. All right, so we've got myself leading the board with 18, Jordan at Success Club 6. Okay, this girl joined freaking last week, hit Emerald today, hit Success Club today, and Jordan, I haven't explained this to you, but you just hit month 1 of Success Starters. So when you do that 3 months in a row, so you'll have to do it in July and August, you will get Next Summit's ticket paid for, wherever it is. So you'll just have to get there. It's like typically like $150+ value. So that is incredible. And with you hitting Success Club as a brand new coach, you help out our entire team for elite points. I know that means like nothing to you, but it's a big freaking deal. So I'm so proud of you. I know I've been shouting you out today all over the place. So that is incredible. We've got Aaron with 4, only one more life to change this month. Taylor, Logan, Kelly, and Lexi are coming in at 2. I would like to also welcome Ashley and Katie, Caitlin, whatever you like to call her, to the team. And it's kind of crazy because Jordan and I went to high school together. Katie also went to our high school as well. Jordan was a year older than me. Katie was a couple years younger than me. Like, it's all just like coming full circle with all of us getting back together. So it's pretty cool. 18 lives changed so far. You guys, some of these numbers have not moved since like the first week of June. And I say this with so much love, but there's no reason that you should not be hitting Success Club this month with our June promotion. So that leads me into housekeeping. Okay, so June monthly promotion. If you're new, you don't know about this. If you're not new, you should know about this. Every single challenge pack is $20 off. That is insane. When I signed up to join, my challenge pack was over $200. And now you can get all access and Shakeology this month for $140. It's a freaking steal. You should be shouting this from the rooftops. And I'm going to be talking a little bit about that more, how you can invite and, just that belief. If you're showing up consistently and you are loving what you're doing and you're loving your workout program, you should have absolutely no problem inviting to this. Okay. But if you invite to this and you've got nothing on your story and you've got nothing on your feed, even remotely about these virtual workouts that you do, it's going to be weird. It's going to be icky. And I'm going to dive into that. So really do that self gut check. Am I being a product of the product so that when I talk about this, it's real, natural, and authentic? Summit is right around the corner. It is in July 14th. I know it's before that, but it's my anniversary weekend. So that's all I think about. So like July 11th, 12th, 13th. Brand new coaches, you can still go to Summit. It's an Indy for all my Michigan girls. I'm driving down. I know Lexi's in the car with me. So if you want to snag your ticket, snag your ticket. I have a spot in my hotel room. There are other spots available. We make it super cost effective. We try to. And it's just a great weekend. Summit, you get to work out with the trainers live. You also get, different kind of training tracks for you and where you're at in your business. It is a game changer. And if you're not there, you're going to have FOMO. Like, I'm just warning you right now because it is epic. It is so fun. Morning Meltdown 100. This is coming up quick, like super quick, you guys. Beachbody Champions page has been covering a bunch of trainings. That is on my to-do list next week when I'm all done. But the buzz that I'm hearing and gathering from the little bits that I'm like tuning into this last week is you can start buying your early access right away in July. And you're going to get the first, I believe they said 10 workouts for a limited time. Somebody asked the question, how do I market this? How do I market Morning Meltdown 100? That's perfect. July 1, you're going to have like 10 workouts to start doing. Start either adding them in, swap them out for your normal. If you're doing Lift 4, You've got a ton of rest days to do. Throw in some MM100 workouts. This is amazing. You should be knowledgeable about what kind of workouts they are, what they involve. You should have this knowledge as part of your job. I am so stoked for this, and I'm hoping that our entire team is going to do it so that when they are released fully on July 29th, I believe it's that Monday, we're going to start it all together as a team and hopefully have some clients joining us. It is only released as an early VIP access. Regular clients who do not want VIP will not have their hands on this until October. This is, if you've been with us for a while, this is how Lift 4 was last summer. They released it in July, released to everybody in October. And I had a huge group doing Lift 4 with me starting like August 1. It was incredible because I started it late when I got home from my honeymoon, and like the hype, I like hyped this up, and I had a huge challenge group doing it with me. So don't underestimate this. Just be passionate about it. July Super Weekend is open house style. Bring a friend, look for locations, check that in your office, even especially if you're not going to Summit. Try to make it to the July Super Weekend. Super Weekend are our quarterly events. They are like mini summits. This one's a little bit different, so just check in your coach office if you'd like to know more. The Run Wild Hustle Shine call was on Tuesday, and we had a guest speaker. Her name was Mallory. She was incredible. And what I want you guys to know about all these guest speakers, it's amazing to hear what other teams are doing, because I feel like, we can all brainstorm together, but we all kind of do similar things, and we think similar ways, and we think that this is the way things go. So whenever I hear a different coach speak from a different team, it's like a breath of fresh air to say, oh, well, this isn't just the one way that you can do something. And she was incredible. So if you haven't caught up on that, go watch that call. And then to all my newer coaches, and I texted this to Jordan as she was listening to the call on Tuesday, I said, don't feel overwhelmed and don't feel like you have to do everything different. When you're listening to a call, literally any call, Beachbody Champions calls, our team calls, don't feel like you have to revamp and rethink what you've been thinking. Take one or two big ideas and implement it. And when I say implement it, I mean actually like give it at least a month for whatever it is that you're implementing and trying to actually give it a fair shot. But you can't just take it. I remember feeling that overwhelm, and now I just kind of know, like, take everything. What do I want to take away from this call, and then move forward. And then the apparel line, Beachbody apparel line, that is also dropping in July. If you guys haven't seen the blog post about it, they're super cute. So what's awesome about this and why this is such a big deal is you're going to be making commission off of this. So if somebody's like, oh my God, girl, I love your leggings. You're like, oh my God, thanks. Old Navy, like I always say. I'm like, girl, you want a pair? I can get you a pair. Like, that's freaking cool. So definitely read up on that. Know what's coming. I just posted it out in my virtual gym, my boot camp, to all my girls. And then I'll also be starting to put it in my weekly emails to all of my customers. My weekly email that went out on Sunday to all my customers, I dropped a little blurb about Morning Meltdown 100, because even if they are already existing clients, they're going to have to buy that early VIP access if they want to do it with you. That's commission for you, okay? So I don't want you to discount like, oh, well, they're already a client, like whatever, okay? So you want to start sprinkling that into some of your existing clients. Okay, so any questions on housekeeping? I'm going to check the chat really quick. Oh yeah, practically my neighbor. I love that. Yes, Molly will be driving from Grand Rapids to Indy. So we've got a lot of people leaving and going. And if you would like to go, reach out to me and I will help you figure some things out. Absolutely. Okay. Your questions answered. So a couple days ago, I said, if you had a question, just anything that you would love, more thoughts on, drop it below. Could be on coaching, could be on your brand, could be on Instagram. So we got a couple questions in there. So I just wanted to briefly touch on a couple of them because you might be thinking the same thing. So I literally just copied and pasted these from our chat. So how important do you think it is to add content-specific value, like fitness and nutrition, as opposed to just being inspirational, especially in posts, but also just in general? So my rule of thumb is the more value that you add in whatever realm it is going to make you a better coach. Whether it's a fitness tip that you learn from a class that you're taking in college, whether it's a nutrition tip that you learned on Fixate, whether it's, did I say nutrition fix? I can't think straight. I'm sorry, but you guys get the idea of what I'm saying. Any value outside of, I work out every day, I meal prep and use the containers, is going to be incredible. And inspirational posts are great, but when you think about it, like if you love DIY stuff and you always show like your little home DIY projects and all that you're doing, and some girl's watching you and she loves DIY too. She loves following you because like that's her vibe, that's your vibe. You guys connect on Instagram that way. When she has her best friend's wedding coming up in the spring and she wants to start getting in shape, she's going to follow the girl who adds value for something that she loves, DIY. Okay. And she's probably going to come to you. So that's why I'm going broader than just this question, than just fitness and nutrition, because yes, we should be adding that value and showing recipes and, sharing little tips. Like if your trainer in your video tells you, like when you do a squat, and this is of course super basic, make sure that your knees are behind your toes. Like you can add that value as a tip. Somebody might not know that. Okay, but I'm saying take it a step further. And what do you know something a lot about that you could be adding value? I love to cook. Not right now because my kitchen's all torn apart, but I love to cook. I love to share recipes. People ask me for the recipes all the time on stuff. That's a value add that I think that I bring. So just start thinking about that because again, any value that you add is going to be better for you as a coach. So I hope that kind of answers that question. How to actually get people interested. People say they're interested, get most of the info, and then they ghost. You've got to get out of the mindset that when you invite somebody and you're talking through, the fitness and the nutrition, that they're going to say yes the first time that you talk about it. The first time that you invite, the first time that you talk about it, and then they ghost, that's you planting the seed. That is you just sprinkling in those ideas. Most of my people ghost me or say no. Most of it. I'm not a unicorn. Not everybody that I invite right away says yes. Like that's not how this works. And so I have my people in my streak, my Google streak. I keep them all organized. And when they ghost me, they're going to get another invite anywhere between 2 to 4 weeks later. And that's how you follow up. And I'm going to go through follow-ups today. But how to actually get people interested, you've got to make sure that you are asking questions to them in the process. You can't just be like, this is what I have to offer, X, Y, and Z. Are you interested? You've got to pull things out of them as well to figure out what they need. Okay, do they have a membership? What kind of styles do they like? What's their goal? I always ask people, like, I know this may be a weird question, and I even say that, but how do you want to feel when you look at yourself in a mirror? How do you want to feel this summer? This is a great one because, and I always use that word feel, not look. How do you want to feel? And I'll always say, I'll give examples. Like for me, I never want to be tied to a number on a scale. These programs help me ditch the scale. That resonates with a lot of the women that I talk to. So you've got to get those pain points, because when they ghost you, and I say when because most of the people will ghost you, that is normal in this business. When you go follow up with them, you're going to have one of their pain points that they told you about, or one of their goals that they told you about, to say, I know that you were really looking to blah, blah, blah. Are you still interested? So I don't want you to feel like this is abnormal that people are ghosting you, because it's so normal. And then the last part of that question was how to share without coming off as salesy. I don't feel salesy one bit when I am blasting off 30, 40 invites at a time, because I love these programs. I love these products. I love Shakeology. I live and breathe it because they work. I've seen them work for other people. They've worked for me. I live and breathe it. So it, to me, is never salesy. If you are feeling salesy, check yourself. Do you love your program? Are you drinking your shake every single day? Are you embracing the community and vibing with them and connecting with some of the women? Did you get set up with an accountability buddy? Do you have a success partner. Okay, anything like that, because when you fall in love with every single part, doesn't matter what you say, you will never feel or sound salesy because you're going to come off that way. You're going to come off like, I love this. I'm confident in it. So you've just got to have that confidence, and then you won't come across as salesy at all. All right, checking the chat before I move on. How long do you wait after sending package prices to follow up? Like a day. Like I'll give them a day and say, hey, did you have a chance to look everything over? Because if they don't like any of those package options, then you can go to some of the lesser options. But I seriously, I wait a day, because when you're talking money, they're close. So I want to get them, right away. And then if they still ghost you, I would wait like 5 to 7 days. After that, like if you follow up once, like the next day, I would wait 5 to 7 days. They still don't ghost you, then wait like the 2 to 4 week span, and then start breaking it apart like that. Good question. Okay, invites, keep it simple. Okay, going back to this. So the bottom two I have shared with you guys before. The top is in our Diamond Push group. Okay, so hey Molly, not sure if you've seen or heard me talking about my virtual groups I run every month, but I'm about to open a few spots for my July group and wanted to see if you had ever thought about joining us or wanted some more info about it. One of our girls on our team, Maddie Kenton, she posted this, a screenshot, and the person said, I have no idea what that is. What are you talking about? Great curiosity right there. She left it very vague. She left it short, simple, to the point. That is perfect. That's what you want to do. The second one is one that I fire off like rapid fire to whoever is watching my stories, specifically my workout stories. Because if they're watching my workouts, they know that I'm doing something. And I even today on my workout one said, I can't believe next week I'm opening up early enrollment for my July group. I'm starting to sprinkle it in, to breadcrumb it in. So anybody who watched that story, I could go and send this to. Hey Molly, I'm sure that you've seen I got my July virtual gym up and running, and I had to extend the invite. Have you ever thought about hopping in with us? All those weird squares, those were like emojis when I copied it in. You guys, you can do quick replies. Instagram has the feature to do quick replies. You can also save them as a keyboard shortcut on your iPhone. Google it. If you don't know how to do an Instagram shortcut quick reply, Google it. It's super simple. So you could literally just type in like, I don't even know what you want to. Sometimes I do like VG, virtual gym. I'll type in VG and hit the quick reply button, and it puts it all out for me. So really, really quick and efficient. It doesn't have to take forever. You guys need to be sending out invites. That's the only thing that's going to move your business forward. This one's a little bit longer. And again, don't do these word for word. If you need these, take a quick screenshot and then morph them into how you would talk. So, hey, Lady, thanks for the follow on my page. I wanted to reach out because I'm launching my next boot camp that includes awesome home fitness programs, a lifestyle nutrition course, and awesome support and accountability to crush goals in our crazy busy lives. Can I send you over some info and see if you would be interested in it? Any of these, if they say yes, I always respond with something like, yay, I'm so excited that you want to learn more, or yay, I'm so glad that I asked. Tell me, do you have any memberships right now? That's usually my first question. I always ask if they have any memberships, because if they do, you can usually hit them with price, like especially Orange Theory. It's usually really expensive. They might say, no, I've been running a lot this summer. And then you can kind of say, oh my gosh, so many girls in our virtual gym have taken up running this summer, and these are a great addition to a runner's schedule. You can tie that in. So then after I ask them about what memberships they have, I'll respond, kind of then ask them about their goals. And then I always ask them that permission. Would you be okay if I broke this down into about 3 parts for you? Or you can say, would you mind sending me your email address so I can break everything down for you? So you can chat goals a little bit through Instagram. Move them to email. You can do it all on Instagram. There's no perfect recipe. Do what feels good for you. Do how you would want to be approached. Okay, that's always a rule of thumb. Do it how you would want it done. Follow-ups. Okay, so Mackenzie posted these And it was from the Ashley Faldyson call that she just did on Saturday. I listened to the call the other day. It's a really short and simple one on follow-ups because, again, there's no reason why not everybody should have numbers and points up for lives changed this month because of the $20 promotion. Like, there's no reason that you should be stuck at Success Club 2. If you're doing your invites, you have people to follow up to. If you're not doing your invites, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. Like, Jordan just got her first paycheck today, and she's been a coach for a week because she's doing the shit like that needs to be done. So follow-ups, take a look at these. So like, hey, Ashley, I know that you haven't pulled the trigger on your program just yet, which has totally worked in your favor because it's now, it's now $20 off this month. If you're ready this time around, give me the green light and we'll get you set up. That is not how I would talk. I would definitely change some of those wordings to fit me. But this would be a great one if you sent out a share a cart to somebody who never pulled the trigger. This would be a great one that maybe you talked to back in May. Okay, if you've been inviting and planting those seeds, these are great follow-ups to do. Okay, so the next one, hey, Ashley, I just wanted to check in to see if you had any questions since the last time we talked. Is this something you're still interested in, or should I stop checking in? That last part of that question is huge. Should I stop checking in? I've had about 2 people in my span of coaching say, yeah, I'm good. Take me off your list. 2. And you know how many people I've talked to? Thousands. Okay, so that's it's such a crucial question because they might say, I want to join you in September. And then I put them in my streak and I put a note that says September. Like, I have notes for people. They might say, oh my gosh, no, I'm ready. I'm so sorry that I missed this. That's a crucial thing to add in. That would be the second, like I would do the first one first and the second one. So then the last one, this really feeds off of the call that I did, I guess it would be almost a month ago now. And again, you can always look through our old calls, find me on YouTube. But this was the one where I talked about giving them other options besides the full challenge pack to break it down to the yearly subscription, the quarterly subscription, to just meet them where they are. It's not ideal. We call challenge packs like this, everything on the silver platter. But this is always something that you can offer, and then you will still put them in our challenge group. You still serve them as if they had bought that full challenge pack. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, or if you want to know more about these options, go back and watch that team call because that was a really good one where I really broke things down for you. And then I also added some files and documents into our team page that align if you have to go this route, but this is your last resort. Yeah. Katie, yes, still go public. Go public ASAP. I just saw your question. So yeah, Katie, go public ASAP, and I can help you with that too. You can also, because Jordan just did hers last week, you can go look at hers too. What if they are already a member of Planet Fitness or Janelle's? So if they already have a membership and they say, yeah, I'm a member, what I like to ask them is if they feel that what they're doing is working for them. If they're loving it, if it's getting them the results that they want, if it's helping them reach their goals. That's always what I ask them if they say that they have a membership. All right, if you're getting ghosted, again, it's so normal to get ghosted, so normal, okay? Just checking in to see if my last message came through. I am the queen of opening messages and forgetting to respond with a little laughing emoji. Whenever I write this, they're like, oh my gosh, I am too. I'm so sorry I missed this, blah, blah, blah. Put the ball back in their court. Like, kind of put it back on them. Like, hey, I know that you read this. It says seen, but you're saying, I know I'm the queen of forgetting. So you're kind of like being like a haha, like I'm your friend sort of deal. The other one is another kind of like little subtle zinger. Thanks for following along with my journey, little emoji. I see you're still peeping my stories. Again, maybe not the wording that I would use. You might use that, totally fine. So I wanted to reach out again. I say that all the time. If I've invited somebody and they've ghosted me, I'll just throw in, hey, I wanted to reach out, or hey, I haven't talked to you in a while. Hey, it's been a while since we last chatted. I've got my virtual gym up and going. So those words like, I wanted to reach out again. It's been a while since we've chatted. Anything like that works perfectly. And you guys pick something that you want to call our boot camps. Do you want to call them a boot camp? I call mine virtual gym. Do you want to call it virtual fit club? Do you want to call it a wellness transformation studio? Literally does not matter. But what do you think is going to create a little bit of curiosity marketing with your tribe? Continue to show up, you guys. Continue to show up. If you are not having, I'm going to say it, like 10 Instagram story posts a day, you need it. Okay, you need at least one to be your fitness. You need at least one to be a product. You need one to be something food-wise, nutrition-wise, and then you need something to be about your life. Okay, you need to share that parts of you, because somebody's not going to connect with you because of Beachbody. They're going to connect with you because your story and your life, because you're a newlywed who's moving into their first house too. You're getting married next month. Like whatever it may be that makes you you, that's what you need to show up for, because that's what people are going to connect with you on, not because you do 21 Day Fix real time. Okay. So just think about this. The day that you plant a seed is not the day that you harvest a fruit. So always, always, always remember that. That's really all that I had for you guys tonight. I kind of wanted it to be a little bit fast and furious, but like, what I've been doing with Bonnie and Lexi, because they are in our Diamond Push group, is we are sending each other screenshots of 15 invites bare minimum every single day. And we're trying to do some of them being coaching, but 15 didn't seem too scary to be consistent every single day. Your number might be 3 every single day, and there is nothing wrong with that. Okay, so I want you to think, what's an invite number that I could do 5 to 7 days a week consistently? Is it 5 right now? Great. Every day, I want you to send me, I did my 5. Or every day, send your success partner, I did my 5. Send them a screenshot. Have a whiteboard and do 5 check marks when you do your 5, or whatever your number is. And once you get a week, 2 weeks down consistently of inviting, you guys, legit invites. There's nothing scary about them. You have to do them. It is the only thing that's going to move your business forward. So do it consistently. And then when you can get that number under your belt, then add some more. Okay. You've got to be doing, building those relationships, building your following. Yes, you need to be doing all of the things, but you've also got to invite women to join you. Okay, because if you don't, they're not going to come to you. Like I've been doing this for 2.5 years and people still are not like knocking on my door saying, hey, I want to join you. I get maybe one of those a month, one every other month now. And that's awesome. But I'm still actively hunting for people to join me, because these workouts are badass and they're fun and I love them. And why wouldn't I want more people to do them with me? And so I don't feel icky. I don't feel salesy. I don't feel like, it's just a success club point. Like I give these girls my numbers. I email them weekly. I chat with them. Like I feel good about what I'm doing, and you should too. Any questions? Last minute questions. You can pop yourself off mute. Jordan, I feel like you're trying.
Yeah, sorry. So my cousin, Scott's cousin, she actually is for I forgot the other company that does like the shakes. But I was kind of like talking to her about, she kind of had like a falling out with her upline coach. So how do I go about like possibly like saying, hey, come over to us? And
is it like a completely different company, like Advocare?
Yeah, it's something like that.
Okay. I mean, I would just, especially if it's somebody who like personally, I would just say, have you ever tried Shakeology, or have you ever heard of it? Have you ever thought about trying it? And then because you have so many people like around you, like that that want to, I would switch your Shakeology shipment next month to one of them that has packets.
Okay.
And so that you can like literally just be like, here, try a packet, or send somebody a packet in the mail.
Okay.
I would definitely do that. But I mean, I'm never afraid to ask somebody if they like love, you know, their pre-workout or whatever. And they are like, hey, like, what's that you drink? I'll say, have you ever tried it? Would you like the link to try it? I mean, what's the worst that they can say? No, I don't want to. And then if they love it, you can say like, have you ever thought, like, do you need a new workout routine? And then just start like trickling in more with it. Anything else, you guys? Lydia, you got fresh pink today? It looks good. All right, I'm going to stop the recording.